Hello, my friends. Welcome. Let me gotta get used to this new Facebook Live here. So anyway, when you come on, go ahead and let me know where you're watching from. We're going to talk about living the American dream and where you should start if you haven't, if you're not doing that right now. So let me know where you're watching from. If you're watching a replay, put hashtag replay. But other than that, let me know the city or country, wherever you're watching from. And what I want to talk about today is I titled this, If You Want to Live the Dream, Start Here. And what I mean by that is there's so many people that, and even if you feel that you're living the dream and what I mean by that is being self-employed, okay? Now, I've been self-employed for over 35 years. And I'm going to show you. Hey, Garrett, how are you? And so I want to just give you a couple recommendations. It's just my opinion on things and what I've done to live that and be successful in my business over time. Hey, Angela, how are you from Canada? But it's one of those things that the thing that keeps people from being successful in business is simply education, okay? Training their mind to go to the next level. And so the number one book that I would highly recommend you to read is this book right here called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Now, this book right here is this is a 1940s copy. It's not an original. It has an original cover. This is the exact cover that the 1937 copy had. But I couldn't find a 1937 copy, and I think they're pretty expensive anyway. But anyway, I found this 1940s copy. I've had it for years. And it's pretty neat. It's, it's all, pretty much old school, but everything's the same. And Napoleon Hill was tasked to, hey Sandy, was tasked to, for 20 years, to interview and follow, famous people by Mr. Carnegie. And the end result is he wrote this book. And yes, it's an awesome book, Angela, isn't it? Hey, Gene, how are you? And he followed people like, and I'm going to kind of, look in here and show you, he followed people like Henry Ford and William Wrigley of Wrigley Gum, right? Some of these names, some younger people might not remember at all. And I'll just read the ones that would jump out. George Eastman of the Eastman Kodak Company. He sat with some of these people for weeks and studied them. Sometimes he apprenticed under them. For 20 years, he studied these people. Theodore Roosevelt, okay? Let's see, Wilbur Wright of the Wright brothers. William Jennings. Let's see, Charles Schwab. Let's see, King Gillette, Gillette Company, Rockefeller, let's see, Woolworth, F.W. Woolworth, the Woolworth Company, which is really, I don't think around anymore, but I mean, it started the department stores, right? Let's see, Howard Taff. And the list goes on, and so it's something that but what he did is he come up with these 14 principles. And these principles, what I want to tell you is they are in effect today. Today, they still are relevant, okay? And it talks about desire and faith and autosuggestion. Okay, and these are just different, the chapters in here. And imagination. Planning, decisions, persuasion, the power of the mind, the subconscious, the brain, the sixth sense. These are things that are amazing. And for somebody who says, well, I don't have that book, I tell you what, you can probably go on YouTube and find somebody that's either read it, out loud, or that you can hear it read by, different people. And so there's no excuses, okay? And I know for a fact the audios are out there. But it's a powerful, powerful book to change your mindset, okay? To get you in the mindset of entrepreneurship. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? And so it's that thing that's so important because if you have the right mindset, okay, you're going to succeed and be able to live the American dream. Okay? You've got to be an optimist. We're in a tough time right now, and it's going to pass. We just need to do the things that we're told to do while it's passing, right? And after that, we need to take and share positive things with people. We need to give people opportunity. There's going to be so many people that are unemployed. There's going to be so many people that don't want to go back to the way it was. And trust me, for 35 plus years, I've never worked for anybody. Okay? I've manufactured my own paycheck. You can do this. Anybody can do this. Another great book is one by Robert Kiyosaki called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. If you haven't read this book, a lot of people have, but if you haven't read this book, it's phenomenal. This book was written in 1997, 23 years ago. Rich Dad, Poor Dad was, Think and Grow Rich was written 83 years ago, 23 years ago. These books right here are so relevant of what's going on. And yes, there's a ton of books out there, but these two books right here to get your mindset right, to get you thinking abundant mindset, and how this business is about helping other people, and to align yourself with companies that have products that people need and want no matter how bad times get. Because see, there are a lot of products out there that when times get tough, people say, I don't need that anymore. Trust me, the products that we represent in our company, people need. You need to maintain good health in the times that we're in right now. In all times, you need to maintain good health. Because see, once you lose your health, you have nothing. You look at all these famous people that have all the money in the world, and once they lost their health, their money meant nothing. Their possessions meant nothing. It was all about their family and their health. So you must be proactive. Okay, and I didn't want to go this way too much in this talk right here because this is more about living out the dream and educating, putting positive things. And what better time than right now to put these positive things into your mind and take and learn some new things, learn some possibilities in life to be able to really live the American dream. Because you can do this. You can do this now. You can do this, when this horrible virus passes us. You can do this 6 months from now, a year from now. And there's a lot of people who've been doing this for many, many decades, as I have. You just have to choose what you want. It's not going to be, perfect every day. You'll have up days and down days. But when you continue to fill your mind with things that are positive and don't listen to the naysayers. If I would have listened to the naysayers, I'd be working for somebody else still. The people that told me I couldn't do it, my mind just said, watch me. Just watch me. I didn't care what anybody else thought. How can you let somebody else tell you what you can do? They have no idea what's in that mind of yours. You need to go out every day. You need to get up early. I get up at 6 to 7 o'clock, 6:30, sometimes 7 every once in a while, but 6:30 every single day. My mind just gets up, okay? And I'm ready to do things and ready to work and ready to help other people, ready to change lives. And when you're empowered with your own business, your own home-based business. Say home-based, we travel around the country in a motor coach, 44-foot motor coach. We're in Arizona now. We are in, sorry about that. We're in Arizona right now, in Phoenix. And we travel all around the world the past year and a half, me and my wife, just to see this beautiful country. And yeah, it's in a different situation, but we're in a park here with probably about 1,000 RV spots, and I'd say it's 80% full. I guess they told us all the Canadian people had to leave. They had to go back up to Canada, which I thought was kind of strange, but I guess they said, come back up to Canada, and they had to quarantine for 14 days. So anyway, but it's 80% full. There's 800 motor coaches here in this park. There are people, and I'm telling you, there's parks all over. This is one. We come down this strip, and there must be a dozen RV parks on this East Main Street that we came down, in Phoenix. And they're everywhere, okay? Where we came from, where we're at now, they're all over the place. So this home-based business to us is in a motor coach. Home-based business to you could be in a location no matter where you're at. Our company ships to 40 countries. So we can actually build our business with a phone and a computer and an internet connection, right? And really, when people say, well, I don't have fast internet, I tell you what, we are building our business on SIM cards. I have a router that's got 2 cards that are the same cards that go inside your phone. And that's how we get our internet, okay? We don't have, the streaming internet like we had in our home. So it can be done on your phone and your laptop computer from anywhere in the world, just about. So there's no excuses. I talked about yesterday, find a mentor, find an accountability partner, and they'll help you. Now, if you don't have a home-based business and you'd like to learn about the one I'm in, we have a great meeting tonight. We have a guy that's been in this industry for 30 years. He's made tens of millions of dollars, several other people, and we're doing a meeting tonight, and you can just see it down in the news feed, just down below on my news feed on my page, on my Facebook page here. There's a link to it. You'll see it. You can't miss it, And it's a Zoom meeting. It's going to fill up fast, so get there early. Get there 15 minutes early if you want to be on there, and then connect with me afterwards, okay? And I'll be your mentor. I'll help you, okay, achieve success in this business. I'm always looking for some new people that I can help go to the next level and change their life, okay? So anyway, I'm going to call it quits. Go out, find it on the internet somehow. You can get them on Amazon too. Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich and Rich Dad Poor Dad. Start with those 2 books if you're not in this industry. If you're in this industry and you haven't read them, start with those. Get those books right away. Read those books. You'll be glad that you did. If you got any benefit out of this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Share it. Give me your comments. Let me know you're watching from. Type in replay, and we'll see you on the next Facebook Live. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great day.